City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Tonight, the third of three on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami. The #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
You can't say enough about this young rookie quarterback, Mike. I mean, to lead your team to the division championship, hosting a home playoff game, I mean, there's not many rookie quarterbacks that could check those boxes. Now, he's a win here at home from elevating his status to a whole nother level.
Back to throw is Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Going on the road in the playoffs, that is a daunting task, Mike, for any quarterback in this league, let alone a rookie. So here we have a guy that's been very resilient. He's played really well all season long. Now it's an opportunity for him to take his game to another level. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Okay,
Gonna get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
19-18.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Vegas.
And the Raider 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Red. Hot 7, go.
A run right at the gut with Genty. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons. And if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready?
On the handoff, this is Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Raiders.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Titans
7-0
nothing.
is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Bronco switch, Bronco
Off the
switch.
bootleg, it's Ward. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short game.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air again, Ward. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here's Johnny Hecker now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle is made at the 26-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Raider first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Hold it ready.
Back to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Quarter two begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Third down and 3.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
7-yard gain.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on third down at these shorter down and distances. But in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the first down.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Hey. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Genty. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Justin Jones finishes that one off.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19!
A run, Genty. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Deputy! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Ready,
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round.
Ready, break! Come on, come on!
Once again, it's Genty. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10.
Ready, ready! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready!
Now this time they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
On the jump!
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Genty. And he Touchdown, Las Vegas.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders move out on top, 14-0.
Titans, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. His pass, caught. It's Jiggle Conquo. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Out of the gun, Ward. Open right side is a Conquo. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Ward. He'll get this out wide to Collins. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. To throw is Ward. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Tyler Lockett, touchdown Tennessee.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. His kick is good, and the Titans are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Titans 7.
Still a little time. The final minutes of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's the veteran, Mercedes Lewis. They'll look to pick up the pace.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
First and 10 at the
First and 10.
49-yard line.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got Myers on the completion. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. Third down coming up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
It's a gain of 6.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
The Titans take over first and 10. At their own
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey,
Throwing is Ward.
check that.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On the jump.
From the 31, here's second down and 6.
Get it. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Ready.
Here's Genty. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And a Raider first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Tag. 19 Tiger.
The run right here, and it's Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Down. Viking 18.
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third down and 9.
Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's first and 10.
Roll. Let's go.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 14-yard line.
They give to Pollard on the option. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle.
Here's a third down and 4.
Third and 4.
Let's go now. Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Ward. There's Lockett for the catch. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Stephanie.
First and 10 at the
Now a handoff to Pollard. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. DeForest Buckner brings him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Smash.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, this is Cologne Mullings. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the
A
play.
loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 48.
In motion, Besh. Play action. Ward. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball, and he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 28.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Ready. 60 Vikings.
On second down, here's Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
Ready.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on third and 3?
Ready.
Throwing, Ward. He's got his man. That's Besh. And he'll take this one in. Jack Besh. Touchdown Titans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now Genty. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Justin Jones finishes that one off.
It's a pickup with 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Get it. Viking 18.
They'll run with Genty. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Genty. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
A gain of 6.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Ready, ready.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Deputy! 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
Now a give up the middle. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
15 more yards.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Genty. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Carlson now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Raiders go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. 14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Bronco switch, Bronco
The Titans
switch.
offense back onto the field for their next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now it's Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
At the 47-yard line.
This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
26-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
That is going to be rolled in. He's got it. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Tennessee. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
Now, give to Genty, running right. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll go again with Genty. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the jump.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
39-yard line.
Ready up. Down. Panther 60.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Toss left side, caught by his running back. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They send Ridley in motion. On 1st down, Wolf. This one finds Lockett down the left side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready, set.
They are down to one timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with as we get set for first and 10.
Gravity Lions.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's first down.
Here we go, Scott.
They'll drop to throw. Short one there to Okonkwo.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He takes off, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. They send Ridley in motion. Here's Ward now on second down. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
In motion, Okonkwo.
Panther 60, Panthers.
Throwing on third down. Ward. Got a man. It's Lockett. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Again, it's Ward. He's got it at the 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
It is third and goal. Throwing again is Ward. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route.
Let's go. Cowboy 8.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Cowboy 80.
Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Nashville, we say good night, everybody.